This is how I got a home loan for a self-employed brickie who got a DOCA. Now, DOCA stands for a Deed of Company Arrangement. In the last 5 to 6 years, this brickie that has been operating has a business and they owe $1 million of ATO debt. Now, I'm not going to get too involved why he got himself into that situation. Basically, this deal was referred by an accountant to myself. The accountant being good at what he does, he got the ATO to negotiate the bill down to $200K. The client had to enter into a DOCA. Most of you are asking, what is a DOCA? DOCA is a scheme under voluntary administration, which is agreed between the directors and creditors that involve a company continuing to trade. In a nutshell, it's a payment arrangement plan with the ATO where he has these payment plans to pay off this $200K before the ATO liquidators go after him and go after all his properties. Now, my objective is, which is my job, which is why the accountant found me, was to refinance his home, which is worth $1.6 million. He currently owns $500K. So there's plenty of equity there, about $780,000 of equity. Obviously, we're not getting that much. He needs $200K to pay out the DOCA because it's a very high repayment. And he also needs $150K for business cash flow. Now, I know I make a lot of videos about first home buyers and first home investors, but my specialty is to deal with self-employed clients and dealing with these other cases. So I spent on this deal for 2 months and today I got it approved. He got the $200K to kill out the DOCA and $150K cash out for business cash flow. For the refinance, he came from ANZ and we got it refinanced to this non-bank. The interest rate is 5.84 for the owner-occupied remaining debt. And the cash out was 5.99 interest only on the cash out, which is pretty good for a non-bank. What's really interesting is this DOCA, this accountant, the way he's made this structure with the ATO. So the way the accountant got the DOCA for this brickie over here, who basically has been far behind on his GST payable and tax payable, he got the current company that the brickie is running to go into voluntary administration. But obviously the brickie will be still trading, so he created another company which owns 100% of this company. He did that basically just to avoid phoenixing laws, which means that he can't just continue to operate the business while it's going into liquidation, because that will be considered an illegal phoenix activity. So with a good accountant and a semi-okay mortgage broker over here, this 47-year-old brickie that's been trading for 10 years, that has about 3 kids and a wife and dogs to look after, is still trading and no liquidation. Haha!